Today we are going to see change in profit sharing ratio among the existing partners. What is the meaning of this? The old partners will have a profit sharing ratio at the time of starting the partnership firm. But after some time they may feel that the profit sharing ratio can be changed. So if they are going to change like that, one partner will gain and one partner may lose. So to compensate that only, what we are going to do here, we are going to see in this chapter. Partnership agreement defines the terms of relationship among the partners, and whenever there is a change in the terms of agreement, it results in reconstitution of the firm. Reconstitution means what? A firm is reconstituted in the event of change in the profit sharing ratio among the existing partner, admission of a partner, retirement of a partner, death of a partner, amalgamation of two or more partnership firms. In this chapter, we are going to see only change in the profit sharing ratio among the existing partners. Under that chapter, we have the first concept, determination of sacrificing ratio and gaining ratio. What is sacrificing ratio? The partners, as I told you already, one partner may sacrifice and one partner may gain because of change in the profit sharing ratio. So based upon that, we are going to do the sums now. Amit and Sumit are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio of 2:1. It was decided by them to share profits equally with effect from 1st April 2019. Calculate the sacrificing and gaining ratio. Solution. Old ratio is 2:1, new ratio is 1:1. Calculation of sacrificing ratio or gaining ratio. Sacrifice share is old share minus new share. So for Amit, it is 2/3 minus 1/2. Like that for Sumit, 1/3 minus 1/2. So here I am getting 1/6. This is sacrifice because the old ratio is more than the new ratio. Here I am getting minus 1/6. So it's a gain because the new ratio is more than the old ratio. So Sumit is gaining here. The next sum is X, Y, Z are partners sharing profits in the ratio 5:3:2. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio, sacrificing ratio and gaining ratio in each of the following cases. Different cases are given here. If Z acquires 1/5 share from X, if Z acquires 1/5 share equally from X and Y, if X, Y, Z decide to share the future profits and losses equally, if Z acquires 1/5 share of X and 1/6 share of Y. We are going to see the different cases now. In case 1, what he said, share acquired by Z from X is 1/5, it's given here. Because here only from X, Z is getting. So Y is not sacrificing anything. So share acquired by Z from X is 1/5. So now only X is giving. So X new share will be 5/10 is old ratio. He is giving 1/5 to Z. So my 5/10 minus 1/5, you get 3/10. As far as Y is concerned, no change because he is not sacrificing anything. Z new share will be, already he is having 2/10. Now he is getting 1/5 from X. So adding to with 2/10, you get 4/10. So the new ratio is 3:3:4. So here sacrifice of X is 1/5, gain of Z is 1/5, and Y is not losing anything and he is not gaining anything. In case 2, what happens? Share acquired by Z from X and Y is equal. That is, from both of them, Z is getting equally. So how much X is giving? Actually, Z his share is 1/5 he is getting. That 1/5 equally he is getting. So half of 1/5 and half of 1/5. So X gives 1/10, Y gives 1/10. So X share will be 5/10 is old share. He is giving 1/10 to Z. So it becomes 4/10. Like that for Y also, 3/10 minus 1/10, he gets 2/10. Now Z share, already he is having what? 2/10. Now he is getting 1/10 from X and 1/10 from Y. Put together he is getting 4/10. So the new ratio is 4:2:4 or 2:1:2. So the sacrificing ratio of X and Y is 1:1 and gain of Z is 2/10. Case 3 is, here it's given, what is case 3? if x, y, z decide to share the future profits and losses equally. So the old ratio is 5:3:2, new ratio is 1:1:1. Here we have to find the difference between the old ratio and new ratio, that's all. For x it is 5/30 you get, that is the old ratio minus new ratio. For y also 1/30. For z also old ratio minus new ratio, he gets 4/30. So the gaining ratio between y and z is 1:4 and x is sacrificing 5/30. Now case 4 is if z acquires 1/5 share of x and 1/6 share of y. So here old ratio I have written, share acquired by z from x is 1/5 of his share, that is 1/5 of x share. So 1/5 into 5/10, so he gets 1/10. Like that, share acquired by z from y is 1/6 of his share, so 1/20. So the total share acquired by z is this 1/10 and this 1/20, so totally 3/20. X new share will be, the old ratio is 5/10, he is giving 1/10 to z, so now it is 4/10. You can convert it because the denominator is 20, I have converted it here, multiply by 2/2, the value will not change, so 8/20. Y's new share is, old ratio is 3/10, he is giving 1/20 to z, so 5/20. Z new share is 2/10 plus 3/10, 3/20 here, that is 2/10 from x and 3/20 from y. So totally 7/20. So new profit sharing ratio is 8:5:7. So gain of z is 3/20. Sacrificing ratio between x and y is 2:1. The next concept under this change in profit sharing ratio is accounting treatment of goodwill. Increase in profit share of a partner means purchase of share of profit from other partner. The partner whose share increases, that is the gaining partner, should compensate the partner who sacrifices. The compensation payable by the gaining partner for his gain to the sacrificing partner is known as goodwill or premium for goodwill. The amount of compensation payable is the total goodwill, that is firm's goodwill, into share of the partner gained. We will see sums based upon this concept. Anu and Bala shared profits and losses in the ratio 3:2 with effect from 1st April. They agreed to share the profits equally. Now goodwill of the firm was valued at, that is old ratio is 3:2. Now they have decided to share it equally. Goodwill of the firm is given as 50,000. Pass the necessary journal entries. When goodwill is adjusted through partner's capital account, when goodwill is raised and written off. So first we have to calculate the sacrifice or gain. So already you people are familiar with that. Old ratio minus new ratio. So for Anu you are getting 1/10. For Bala you are getting minus 1/10. So here Anu is sacrificing and Bala is gaining. So what you have to do here, Bala's capital to Anu's capital, this is nothing but 1/10 of the total value of the goodwill. Total value of the goodwill is given as 50,000. So 1/10 of 50,000 is 5,000. So Bala is gaining. So he should sacrifice Anu. So Bala capital account is debited. So Bala capital account data to Anu's capital account 5,000, 5,000. Now case next it's given when goodwill is raised and written off. For raising goodwill, the journal entry is goodwill account data to Anu's capital and Bala's capital. The total value of the goodwill will be raised in the old ratio. So 3:2 ratio. For writing off, reverse it. Anu's capital, Bala's capital to goodwill. Same 50,000 only, but the ratio here is equal ratio, that is no new ratio, because the new ratio is 1:1. So in that ratio it is written off. So when you raise it, you follow old ratio. For writing off, you have to follow the new ratio. Next sum is A, B, C are partners. 5:3:2 is the old ratio. The new ratio is equally 1:1:1. Goodwill of the firm is valued at 90,000. You are asked to give journal entries in the following alternative cases. Case 1 is when goodwill does not appear in the books. What is meant by goodwill does not appear in the books? Already in the old book, that is in ABC firm, in the old balance sheet or in the old book, there is no goodwill. Second case is when goodwill appears in the books. This is in the old book, 60,000 is the existing goodwill. Already there is goodwill here. Now they agreed on the following. Existing goodwill is written off. Existing goodwill is not written off. That is carried out. So two cases given here. The first one is there is no existing goodwill, but here there is existing goodwill. If existing goodwill is written off, what we have to do? When the goodwill is not written off, what we have to do? So when goodwill does not appear in the books, what we have to do? Through capital account we have to adjust. Now here what happens? You have to find out again the difference, old ratio minus new ratio. Here you get for A it is 5 by 30 sacrifice, for B it is 1 by 30 gain, for C you get 4 by 30 gain. So the goodwill is given as here how much? The 90,000 is the present value of the goodwill. So multiply that by 5 by 30, 1 by 30, 4 by 30, you get A 15,000, B 3,000, C 12,000. With that we have to write the journal here. Who is gaining here? B and C are gaining. So B and C should compensate A. So B capital account 3,000, C capital account 12,000. To A capital account 15,000. Now case 2 is what? When there is goodwill, in the old book already existing goodwill is 60,000 and the first case is existing goodwill written off. So when existing goodwill is written off, you have to write A capital, B capital, C capital. What is the ratio given here? 5:3:2. In the old ratio you are going to write it off. So 60,000 gone now. When it is written off, there won't be any goodwill in the books. Now, but the adjustment should be made for the sacrificing partner. So for that again you have to repeat this entry. B capital, C capital to A capital because A is sacrificing. So same 3,000, 12,000, 15,000. Now, when the existing goodwill is not written off, in that case, already 60,000 goodwill is there. Now the present value of the goodwill is 90,000. So what is the difference? 30,000. For this 30,000 we have to adjust. So for A it is 5 by 30 of 30,000, you get 5,000. For B 1 by 30 of 30,000. For C 4 by 30 of 30,000. So 1,000, 4,000. Now the entry will be B capital account data, C capital account data. These people are gaining to A's capital account. The amount is 1,000, 4,000 and 5,000. Now Rima and Seema are partners. The ratio is 4:1. They decide to share the future profits in the ratio 3:2. However, the decision to change the profit sharing ratio was taken after crediting the share of profit. Now what is after crediting means? After giving the profit to them, they have decided to change the ratio. So what we have to do here? Now the profit is given as 1 lakh. Goodwill of the firm is valued at 75,000. Capital account opening balances are given 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs. Now we have to do the goodwill adjustment entry. Before going to that, see the working notes here. Old ratio as usual, new ratio, difference. So for Rima you get 1 by 5, for Seema you get 1 by 5. Here it is sacrifice and this is gain. Now the value of goodwill is 75,000. You multiply that by 1 by 5. So you get 15,000, 15,000. So for that the journal entry is, who is gaining here you should see. Here Seema is gaining. So what you have to do, Seema should give it to Rima. So Seema capital account is debited. The person one who should give should be debited. Seema capital account data to Rima capital 15,000, 15,000. This is for goodwill. Now for the profit what happens? For profit already distributed is